Hayley, welcome.
Thank you.
When you did the Marvel one-shot, was there any hope or suggestion that it might turn into a series?
It wasn't on the agenda. It was just something that Louis D'Esposito obviously had done before with some of the other shows. And he wanted this to be kind of an epilogue to Peggy's story, which is kind of left in Captain America 1 in the 40s. So we did it over about a week and a half and just had a great time doing it. And I think it was just based on the success of the one shot and the press and the fans loving it so much that we decided last year at Comic-Con, is this something that we should maybe try and develop? So it's been in the making for a year now. The official kind of green light from ABC happened back in May, and it was kind of delirious. It was just wonderful because it's been such a dream project so far. And it's just, you don't get the opportunity much in this industry of being able to revisit a character that you've enjoyed and with a group of people that you've loved working with. So it's just become kind of the gift that keeps on giving.
What's your favorite part of Peggy?
My favorite part is something the audiences haven't seen yet. It's the development of her character throughout the series, which will be someone who is kind of more three-dimensional, something that women can relate to as not just the competent, strong, intelligent woman in this workforce, but the psychological and the emotional cost, what it takes for a woman to have to sacrifice personal relationships in order to find her place in the world and to fulfill her kind of destiny. And that's something that I find really interesting as a character study, and that's something I think the audiences will really respond to.
When do you start shooting?
We start end of September, so I have 10 weeks to do a lot of physical training to be able to do the stunts and all the combat that's going to be required of me, as well as the stamina to be shooting kind of 5 days a week in kind of in quite intense conditions.
And what kind of training will you be doing?
Well, it's mostly kind of strength training, so it will be kind of lots of interval training, lots of running, and then lots of kind of stunt coordination work with some supervisors, just making sure I'm not going to hurt myself. I made a kind of a big thing of wanting to do as many of my own stunts as was legal, because I feel like I'd be a bit of a fake if I didn't at least try them all. So as long as they kind of allow me to do as much as I can, then I'm ready and geared up for it.
Do you know what, like, the structure of the show, what each episode will look like? Will there be a procedural element to it?
Well, it's still under development at the moment. I've only read the pilot, which is brilliant, and I think the idea is, because it's 8 episodes, it's going to be a very contained, intense adventure of lots of twists and turns along the way, and there isn't much time for it to breathe or to become too diluted or kind of drawn out. So it's going to be a lot of adventure, a lot of action, as well as driving the plot along of this kind of girl struggling to kind of form this kind of better world for herself and the people around her. So it's going to be a very tight ship that she runs, and I think this, because of the nature of the genre, it's possible that it will take many different exciting turns.